Alright, welcome back, and today we're going to be saying the round of 16 predictions. And we'll be reviewing the round of 32 predictions, which did not go as what I expected. And I mean, who did expect Belgium to come back from 2-0 in the last 5 minutes and then go for the winner in extra time? Who expected Germany to lose? I mean, maybe few did. The German fans were nervous. But let's just go over the predictions and see how I did. South Africa, Canada, I expected Canada to win. Brazil, Japan, I said 2-1, but for Japan. But Brazil showed up and they showed why. They are the 5-time world champions, and Brazil won. I was wrong with that. Germany, Paraguay went to penalties, and I was wrong with that as well. Germany won. Morocco, Netherlands went to penalties, and I did expect it to be a close match, and I did expect Morocco to win this. Ivory Coast versus Norway, and this was another close match, and I thought Ivory Coast might actually get the win, and they were so close. But I guess Norway were the better team, and they're going to be facing Brazil in the next round. France versus Sweden, I was right, expected France to win. No one could go wrong with that. Mexico versus Ecuador, and this was a shocking result, and I thought Ecuador would put a much better fight, but Mexico did walk past Ecuador easily. England versus Congo, I did expect England to win, but the match was way closer than I expected, and Congo almost had the win. Belgium versus Senegal, this match was the most rage baitable match ever. Senegal had possession, they were dominating, and in the second half, suddenly Belgium scored 2 goals out of nowhere, and in extra time, they go on to win the match. It's sad to see, really wanted to see Senegal go through, but yes, if you bottle a 2 goal lead in the World Cup, you don't deserve to go to the next round. USA won 2-0 easily, and this one I did expect. Spain versus Austria, expected Spain win. Portugal versus Croatia, this was a banger of a match. So much drama, the last minute Croatia goal. It was so shocking to see. But it ended up not being a goal, and Portugal advanced. And I expected Portugal to go through. In this match, people may think that Croatia played better because they had more goals which were disallowed, and it seemed like they put the ball in the net more times. But actually, I felt Portugal had a better match. They dominated the first half, especially multiple chances, and I did think they deserved to go through this. Lot of debate around the offside because the ball nicked his hair, but I mean, technology is there for a reason, and when it's there, you have to use it and follow the results it gives you. So Portugal go through, which is expected. Switzerland versus Algeria. I thought Algeria would go through. This one is completely wrong. Give the credits to Switzerland. Australia versus Egypt. Another match to penalties. And what's happening in penalty shootouts this time? Everyone is cutting the ball outside the goal post, and the ball might have an effect on this. And I'll make a video about this a little later to explain how. But I did expect Egypt to win, but I thought it'd be much easier. Not much, at least little easier. But Egypt took it to penalties. Salah with a Panenka with a smile, and yes. And I don't know what Australia were doing, letting their centre back, letting an 18-year-old kick. Like, I mean, there's so much pressure. Where are your main people? Where are your attackers, your midfielders? Argentina versus Cabo Verde, and I did expect Argentina to win, but not with so much difficulty. Cabo Verde, the team of the tournament, they were so good. And this is what football is about. The second goal of Cabo Verde, it's an absolute beauty. Whoa. And they took the game till the end. And you could see Scaloni stressed. You could see Messi stressed. What a match. Colombia versus Ghana, I did expect Colombia to win, and they're one of the underdogs, the dark horses of the tournament, which are doing really well. Alright, moving on to round of 16 predictions. Now, my round of 32 predictions were pretty average, but I mean, if Senegal, which was supposed to win, and Germany, which I expected to win, and Ivory Coast, three close matches, three teams which were supposed to win, which could have won, but guess what it is? The first match, Canada versus Morocco, and I think Morocco are gonna have an easy victory over Canada. And I know Canada have been winning, but they're gonna be no match to Morocco over here. Morocco have been absolutely unplayable with the position, the team chemistry, the belief they have. I mean, the game went to penalties, but the extra time, Netherlands had no position over Morocco, and I do think they're going to be winning this. Paraguay versus France, and I think France are going to be winning this easily, and that's what everyone's going to think because it's France with their attack. Each one can produce magic in the attack. But if Paraguay win, I wouldn't mind. None of us would. Big upsets are beauty of the game. Brazil versus Norway, and this is going to be one of the games to watch in the round of 16. And I think it's going to be a close match, and a lot of people are saying Norway are going to win, and it's going to be an upset. But I don't think so. I beg to differ. I think Brazil are going to get the victory. The attack just looks fluid right now. It's all clicking. Vini in his beautiful form, and oh my days, that goal which he hit the post, that attempt was beautiful, and if that went in, could have been goal of the tournament. But Cabo Verde also scored after that, so you got to see. But beautiful match. This is going to be a good match, and I think Brazil are going to get a 1-0, not a 1-0, maybe a 2-1, a one goal difference victory over Norway. Mexico versus England, and here is where I think the upset is going to happen. Now, Mexico's home ground advantage, the altitude increase, and England are going 2 days before. You have to go much before if you need to acclimatize properly. Or, according to science, you're supposed to go 1 day before. 2 days is the worst possible scientifically. And England are going there, and I think they're going to suffer because of the altitude, home ground, and Mexico are playing with full confidence. So I do think Mexico are going to win this. But it's going to be a close match, a one goal victory. Portugal versus Spain, and this is going to be a good match. And Spain have been playing really good. They've been breaking down defense apart with their play. They play like a club team. They play around the false line, comes back into a pocket of space, and they attack. Beautiful finishes. But I'm going for an upset here, you can say. And I do think Portugal are going to win Spain. Maybe a Ronaldo goal. Maybe Gonzalo Ramos comes again and does his magic. And Rafael Leo looked great also. So we don't know. But I do think Portugal are going to edge. Maybe go to penalties and they're going to win. USA versus Belgium is another close match, which I think Belgium are going to have most of the position, unfortunately. It's going to be a pretty boring match also, I think. But I think US are going to have the better chances and they're going to score, even without their striker Balogun. Now, I don't think that's a red card, but it is what it is. And even Balogun said that people are watching and you need to learn to respect the decisions. And it is what it is. And I do think USA can get away in this match, even without their star striker. And I do think a US victory is coming, or maybe 2-0 victory or a 1-0 victory. Argentina versus Egypt, this is going to be an easy Argentina win. And Argentina will find it harder against team which just go into a low block and defend. But Egypt are going to come at them also. It's going to be like Argentina versus Algeria, the first match, where they won 3-0. I think it's going to be an easy victory, probably 3-0 or 4-1, something along that. Switzerland versus Colombia, and this is where it gets interesting. Now, these are dog horses for the tournament, and they both have done really well. And I honestly don't know who's going to win this. It's going to be 50-50. But I do think Colombia have what it takes, and with their massive support they're getting, and they're being with their attack, they're just clinical. They have to be. And I do think a Colombia victory is coming this week. So let me just go through my round of 16. Morocco winning, France winning, Brazil winning, Mexico winning against England, Portugal winning against Spain, US wins against Belgium, Argentina wins against Egypt, and Colombia wins against Switzerland. Now, after round of 16 is over, I will review my predictions again and we will meet in the quarterfinals. See you till then. Have a good match day.